I welcome you all to this episode of Be Inspired, a show where we talk about ICT legendaries. Today, let us talk about Mary Grace Hooper. Mary Grace Hooper was born on the 6th of December in 1906 in New York City, and she was born to a Scottish mother and a Dutch father. She is known to have been a computer scientist who worked in the US Navy Real Admiral. She attended West End Collegiate Church from childhood and then went to Hart School in Plainfield, that is in New Jersey, where she attended and graduated with a bachelor's degree in mathematics and physics. Grace was known to be a very curious child. At the age of 7, she was determined to know how an alarm clock works, and she dismantled 7 alarm clocks before her mother realized it, and she intervened as she was going to dismantle the 8th alarm clock. Grace started on her computer career in 1944, where she worked on the Harvard Mark computer. She's one of the first programmers of the Harvard Mark I computer, which was an electromechanical computer that was used during the wartime, that is the World War II, to compute and print mathematical tables, which had been the initial goal of the inventor, who was called Charles Babbage. When Hooper recommended the development of a new programming language, which entirely used English, she was told very quickly that she couldn't do this because computers did not understand English. Still, she persisted. It is much easier for people to write an English statement than it is to use symbols. So I decided data processors ought to be able to write their programmers in English, and the computers would translate them into the machine code. Her idea was not bought for 3 years, and during that time she did not stop, and she published the first paper on the subject, and this brought about the invention of the linker, which we are going to talk about. Grace became a pioneer of the computer programming, who invented one of the first linkers. Linkers is a computer system program that takes more than one file and combines them into a singular file. She was the first to devise the theory of machine-independent programming language and the phlomatic programming language, which was created and later extended to create the COBOL. The phlomatic programming language was the first English programming language, which was developed by Grace Hooper, a high-level programming language that is still being used until to date. She realized people, especially those who were in the data processing business, had issues with mathematical notations. She believed that programming language based on English was possible. Her linker converted English terms into the machine code that were understood by the computer. By 1952, she had finished her linker program, which was written by the AO system. During the wartime service, she co-authored 3 papers based on the Harvard Mark I computer. With a desire to join the Navy, Grace earned herself a PhD in mathematics from Yale University and was a professor of mathematics in Vassar College. She attempted to join the Navy during the wartime, that is the World War II, but she was rejected because she was 34 years, hence very old for the Navy system. After the rejection, she joined the Navy Reserves, where they were recruiting very many different people. Hooper became an employee of the Hart Computer Corporation as a senior mathematician and joined the team that was developing the UNIVAC. UNIVAC was the first large-scale electronic computer to be on the market during the 1950s and was more competitive at processing information than the Mac computer that she had invented. She, however, won herself very many awards. She won the Society of Women Engineers Achievement Award. She won the Data Processing Management Association Award, that is the Man of the Year, yet she was a woman. She was elected to the US National Academy of Engineering and also received an honorary PhD from the Clarkson University. She died at the age of 85. They say she died in her sleep, and hence a natural death. What do you learn from Grace Hooper? Grace Hooper was a lady, and during that time, women were not seen as very influential in the society, especially when it comes to the technology world. She beat the odds. She was able to make a programming language that was able to accept instructions in English and put them into the machine code. This shows that any woman, any person can become whatever they want to become. She earned herself very many awards. That means she was recognized by not only the people around her, but also by society. what is society going to recognize you for? What are the achievement awards that you are going to achieve? Go ahead and become unique, no matter the circumstances. She told the fellow friends that it would be easier if the programming language was accepting instructions in English, and these people did not believe her until she proved them wrong. Stick to your plan. You can change strategies, but do not change the plan. Ultimately, it will pay. Today we are talking about Grace Hooper. The next time we're going to talk about the inventors of different things best in ICT. This has been Be Inspired. I am Ashawahiro Erin, and until next time, thank you for watching. May God bless you.